You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Sports fans, very, very scary scene at the Washington Nationals game versus the San Diego Padres. That game actually got suspended last night because there was an active shooter outside of the stadium. This was a very, very scary sight. I actually found out about this morning when I actually woke up. I know that Sports Wars actually covered this. I started researching it to find the most updated information on this because I believe more details were actually coming in. And one report is actually saying that a stadium employee was actually one of the shooting victims. I don't know for sure about that. I do have an article pulled up here via Yahoo News here. And let's see what they actually say about this. Washington Nationals Park shooting, 4 people shot outside baseball stadium. And folks, I also have a lot of pictures here I can also show you as well from the fallout. You got fans and players running for cover. There was a lot of chaos and pandemonium. It says here, a baseball game between the Washington Nationals and San Diego Padres was suspended after a shooting outside of the stadium in Washington, D.C. The D.C. Police Department said officers were called to the stadium on South Capitol Street following reports of a shooting incident on Saturday night. Fans and players were inside of Washington National Stadium and were forced to run for cover. This is just scary. Play was in the 6th inning and was suspended immediately. And this is initially, I believe, what the D.C. Police Department tweeted out. It says 2 additional victims associated with this incident walked into area hospitals for treatment of gunshot wounds. MPD is on the scene and actively investigating at this time. As a result of the shooting incident, tonight's Nationals game has been suspended. Police said on Twitter there were 4 injuries with 2 people shot outside of the stadium and a further 2 who walked into area hospitals for treatment for gunshot wounds. There's no further threat from the shooter. Fans were initially told to remain seated, were evacuated from the stadium. Video footage on Twitter showed the confusion that unfolded with a stadium announcement saying, "Please remain calm." Pretty hard to remain calm when you hear gunshots out there. And folks, there was players running to the dugout, fans running for cover here. Let's look at some of these pictures here. This is via the New York Post here. You can see here, it looks like this may actually be some of the players' families, jumping into the dugout for cover right there. There's 22 pictures here, by the way. And I'm sorry if you're listening on the podcast, you can't actually see it. Yeah, you can see the dugout here is pretty full with people. I don't think this is all family in the dugout either, to tell you the truth. This is outside, people exiting the stadium here. Also, yeah, people on cell phones. Some people just taking pictures too, by the way, here. You can see here, this is on people going into the dugout here. And also, looks like people trying to climb over into the dugout. Same with this photo too. And this picture here is outside of Nationals Stadium. I guess this is people exiting out of the stadium. And this looks about half full in this picture right here. Let's see here. This here is on the scoreboard. It says, "Attention fans, the incident is outside the stadium. Please remain inside the stadium at this time." Okay. But eventually they postponed the game. People started exiting the stadium. So this is picture number 13. Still people on phones. A police officer in the stands with his gun. And more pictures here. People ducking for cover. This is not the dugout right here, but people are ducking for cover right there. Policemen, I guess, trying to direct traffic or keep people off the field. And man, this man right here at the bottom left-hand corner has a look of, I don't know, kind of fear or confusion. I'm not really sure. More people in the dugout. More people trying to get into the dugout. And this is, I guess, crime scene photos outside of the stadium right here as police are marking the area right there. And there is a police line right there as well. So that's all the photos right there. And this is just really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. This tweet here from Dana da Piazza. There are reports of an active shooter near Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Fans are taking cover under seats. Helicopters are now circling the stadium. More updates to come. Man, just crazy. It says here, the late night press conference, police said the incident was believed to be the result of a shootout between two vehicles. ABC News reported the search is ongoing for a second vehicle after one was recovered on Saturday. The injuries were thought to be non-lethal and an investigation is underway, added police. The Washington Nationals said play would resume on Sunday with tickets for Saturday's game still valid. Regular player I think they meant regular play will resume afterwards. So, man, what a crazy incident, folks. And, man, I'm just glad nobody got killed. I really am glad that nobody killed. You shouldn't go to a game, and expect that you can actually lose your life or get shot. I don't know what's going on outside of that stadium, but that was just pure pandemonium out there. So glad that everybody is okay. This is just really, really crazy. Really, really unfortunate, guys. I mean, just crazy story. Never expect to be covering something like this on Black and White Sports. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this, Black and White Sports fans? Let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.